Hello, Michael. Today we're going to learn how to speak English at a pharmacy. A pharmacy is a place where you buy medicine and health products. Sometimes you're sick, have a headache, a cold, a cough, or a fever, and you need medicine. Knowing these English words and sentences can help you when you travel or live in an English-speaking country. Don't worry if the words seem new. We'll practice them together, and by the end of today's lesson, you'll be able to ask for medicine with confidence.
Hi, Maria. That's great because I've never been to a pharmacy in an English-speaking country. I know the word medicine, but I don't know what to say if I have a cold or a headache. Sometimes I also don't understand the names of medicines. I want to learn useful sentences that I can use in real life.
Wonderful. Let's start with some common vocabulary. Repeat after me. Pharmacy, pharmacist, medicine, prescription, painkiller, cough syrup, thermometer, bandage, vitamins, tablets, capsules, cream, and first aid kit. A pharmacist is the person who helps you choose medicine and explains how to take it. Some medicines need a prescription from a doctor, while others can be bought without one. Those are called over-the-counter medicines.
Let me try. Pharmacy, pharmacist, medicine, prescription, painkiller, cough syrup, thermometer, bandage, vitamins, tablets, capsules, cream, first aid kit, and over-the-counter medicine. These words are easier than I expected. I think I can remember them if I practice every day.
Excellent. Now, let's learn some common health problems. Repeat these: headache, toothache, stomachache, sore throat, cough, fever, runny nose, blocked nose, allergy, rash, cut, burn, and back pain. When you visit a pharmacy, you'll often describe one of these problems.
Headache means pain in my head. Toothache is pain in my tooth. Stomachache means my stomach hurts. A sore throat makes it painful to swallow. A cough is when I keep coughing. A fever means my body temperature is high. A runny nose is when my nose won't stop running, and a blocked nose makes it hard to breathe. I think I'm understanding these words.
That's right. Now, let's make complete sentences. You can say, I have a headache. I have a sore throat. I have a cough. I have a fever. I have allergies. I cut my finger. I burn my hand. These are simple but very useful sentences.
Let me practice. I have a headache. I have a cough. I have a sore throat. I cut my finger. I burn my hand. These sentences are easy to remember because they all begin with I have or I.
Perfect. Now imagine you walk into a pharmacy. The pharmacist smiles and says, "Hello. How can I help you today?" You can answer, "I have a headache. Can you recommend something?" Or, "I have a bad cough. Do you have any cough syrup?" Or even, "I have a fever. What medicine should I take?"
I like those examples. Let me answer. Hello. I have a bad headache. Can you recommend something? Or, I have a sore throat. Do you have any medicine for it? These sound polite and natural.
Exactly. The pharmacist might ask, "How long have you been sick?" You can answer, "Since yesterday." For 2 days. For 1 week. Another question might be, "Do you have any allergies?" If you don't, you can say, "No, I don't have any allergies." If you do, you can explain them.
So if I became sick yesterday, I can say, I've been sick since yesterday. If I had a cough for 3 days, I can say, I've had a cough for 3 days. That's useful because the pharmacist needs this information.
Very good. The pharmacist may also say, "Take 1 tablet every 6 hours." Or, "Take this medicine after meals." Another instruction could be, "Drink plenty of water." Or, "Don't take more than the recommended dose." Listening carefully is very important.
I understand. If the pharmacist says, take 1 tablet twice a day, I should follow those instructions. I should never take extra medicine because I think it will work faster. That's not safe.
Correct. Let's learn some helpful questions. How much does this cost? Is there a cheaper option? Do you have this in tablets or capsules? Can I take this with food? Are there any side effects? These questions can help you understand your medicine better.
I like asking questions because sometimes I don't understand everything. I can ask, can you explain that again? Or, could you speak a little more slowly, please? Those sentences are helpful in many situations, not only at a pharmacy.
Absolutely. Now let's practice a complete conversation. I'll be the pharmacist. Hello. How can I help you today?
Hello. I have a sore throat and a cough. Can you recommend some medicine?
Certainly. How long have you had these symptoms?
I've had them for 2 days.
Do you have a fever?
No, I don't.
Are you allergic to any medicine?
No, I'm not.
I recommend this cough syrup and these throat lozenges. Take the syrup 3 times a day after meals and let the lozenges dissolve slowly in your mouth.
Thank you. How much do they cost?
They cost $20 altogether.
Great. I'll take them. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I hope you feel better soon.
That conversation felt very real. I think I could use it if I ever visit a pharmacy while traveling.
That's wonderful. Before we finish, let's review today's key expressions. Repeat after me. I have a headache. I have a sore throat. I have a cough. Can you recommend something? Do I need a prescription? How much does it cost? How often should I take this medicine? Are there any side effects? Thank you for your help.
I have a headache. I have a sore throat. I have a cough. Can you recommend something? Do I need a prescription? How much does it cost? How often should I take this medicine? Are there any side effects? Thank you for your help. I feel much more confident now.
Fantastic work today, Michael. Remember, learning English isn't just about memorizing words. It's about using them in real conversations. Practice today's vocabulary aloud, repeat the dialogue, and imagine yourself speaking confidently in a real pharmacy. The more you practice, the more natural your English will become. I'll see you in our next lesson, where we'll learn how to talk to a doctor and describe your symptoms in even more detail.
Thank you, Maria. I learned many useful words and sentences today. I'll practice this conversation again at home so I can remember everything. I'm excited for our next English lesson. See you next time.